Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Baseball Diaries. Okay, so, uh, first off, that was wicked loud in my head. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, yeah, it was really loud. But so Thursday episode, we tried on Wednesday. Nick's Wi-Fi apparently decided it was time to commit. Sure.
Yeah, why not, right?
However, now we have Tyler again.
I'm back.
So I guess so what we started with yesterday is kind of secondary to the first incident today because that happened last night. Pittsburgh fan fell from the Clemente wall.
Did he jump?
I don't think it was a jump. It was more like he was too
Sarah
drunk.
got here. Oh.
Huh?
Sorry. I thought you were talking about Marshall jumping in the background.
No.
Yeah,
The
okay.
Pirates fan. Did the Pirates fan jump?
So from the explanation I read, because there was a fan who was sitting in the area that posted about it, said that he was rather inebriated, ripped his shirt off the inning before, and when Kutch hit the double, he stood up way too fast for a guy who was as drunk as he was, grabbed the railing, and just flipped over the wall. And it wasn't on purpose, it was completely accidental. Like, he wasn't trying to jump over the wall, but he just couldn't control his body.
Well, that sucks.
Right.
Yeah, it's tragic, and we hope he's fine.
We hope he's okay. Last I heard, he was in critical condition.
Last I heard, he was in critical
condition. It sucks, because we've all been there. Like, Brendan's been there on the pod before. And actually, me and Brendan have been there on the pod before, where our actions
Except we were just wearing tinfoil hats.
We were.
So there's no real jumping hazard there.
No.
Or falling.
Maybe,
I'll call it falling. We're not jumping.
Yes. So it's sad. It's really sad to see. I hope the guy's all right. You hate to see it happen. I mean,
yeah,
it was rough video. If you haven't seen the video, don't. It's a rough video to watch.
I would advise you not watch it because I think it's not even the fall that's the bad part. It's the landing.
Yeah.
You see the landing and you're like,
But then you realize how high he was.
They said it was 21 feet.
Bit of a fall.
Yeah, and especially how he landed, I expected the worst immediately.
So did I, really.
I mean, just point blank honest, I didn't think he was alive on the field. I didn't. Because of how he landed, I was like, he just snapped his neck. That was it.
Yeah.
Just the way he landed, it was brutal. And I hope to God he pulls through. That would be the best case scenario. So we're obviously thoughts and prayers to him and his family.
Yep.
And with that, we'll move on because, I mean, there's nothing really more we can add on that topic. The Duran incident. That's another fan incident. It's a different one.
And another sad one, too.
Sad one?
Yeah.
I think it should be more infuriating. From an outside perspective, given what the fans said to Duran, especially since Duran opened up about his mental health struggles and what he went through, and how close he came to doing, what he talked about. And I'm not going to say specifically what it is, but if you follow baseball, you know.
I'll dive a little bit. For context, if anybody didn't see what happened, Duran in the Red Sox documentary will open up about his possible suicidal intentions.
I don't want to go too far into it. He was close. He was very close.
There was an attempt.
Yes. And this fan literally said he basically should have went through, or he wishes he would have went through with it. Which
just
Cleveland fans, kudos to them. Kudos to Cleveland fans because they immediately turned on him and they were like, "What the hell did you just say, dude?" They literally pointed him out and was like,
kudos.
"No, ban this man." Immediately they were get this guy out of here.
Should be banned for life. Like, that should be the quickest ban for life ever. Because, like, look, nothing can explain away that. I don't care how drunk you were, how you regret what you said. No. This is a player who actively was this close to it. That's a line you don't cross. It's a line you don't cross.
I will say, I'm actually shocked. I feel like this is one of the first times where a fan has said something to the player, and the player reacted, and all of the public is against that fan. I'm not condoning what he said. I think what he said is absolutely horrible. I'm just shocked that this is the first time, at least in my memory, that I could think of where everyone was like, fuck that fan. Which I agree, fuck that fan.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But
I can't remember one either.
There's been multiple times Anthony Rendon had the issue with the fan in Anaheim. There's been multiple occurrences where Jarren Duran had another incident with a fan. And
that was his own team too.
It doesn't, regardless of whose own team, it doesn't matter. Like, typically when a player interacts with a fan, it's always shame to the player. It's never really shame to the fan, no matter what they say. And these fans can say some of the most horrid shit on the planet.
It's just
ask anyone who has gone to New York and played games. Sorry, Nick.
Or Boston. Let's talk about Boston.
Or Philly.
Or Philly.
It's not just New York.
I was kind of waiting for it. I was surprised you didn't rattle that one off first.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not often that players hear it, I think. I think that's part of it. Like, sometimes players won't hear it. And, like, people
I agree with that. Sometimes they won't, but they definitely do.
Well, I mean, he was low enough to where it was definitely going to be heard. But, like, people will say the most fucked up shit you could possibly hear in the upper decks. There's no way the players are going to hear that. So, like, there's little, I guess, chance for unity around against a fan, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, this guy's drunk off his ass. He's in the 400 level. He's just saying the most obscene stuff I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Whatever. He'll probably throw a couple punches and fall if I tell him to shut up. Like, at that point, there's no point. Here, it's like, dude, you're in the lower bowl yelling at this player. Like, for a very sensitive topic, especially around him.
It's a horror, yes.
And, everyone's going to think you're a piece of shit for that.
As
evidenced by what happened.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, kudos to the Guardians fans, because I don't know how that would have happened in some circumstances, but that scenario, I was like, you know what? Kudos to the Phillies fan.
Guardians.
Guardians fan, not Phillies fan. Rarely will I say the only kudos to the Phillies fans I will ever say is when they gave Trey Turner the standing ovation out of nowhere, and it turned their season around. That's the only time I'm like, you know what, y'all killed it. Other than that, I'm like, y'all killed Hitchbot. Come on, like.
Hey, dude, Hitchbot was wearing a Tony Romo jersey. You deserved it.
I think Philly put the Tony Romo jersey on him to justify it. Like, they were like, you know what? We want to kill this Hitchbot, but we can't. And they threw a Tony Romo jersey on it, and they're like, now we can.
If you haven't seen the story of Hitchbot, please look it up. It's hysterical. But,
it is hysterical.
Okay. So, from that, I guess, anyway, Javi Baez is hitting 304. And he hit a grand slam last night.
What? Wasn't that his first homer of the year?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to look up Javi Baez's savant. What do we think expected? What do we think is... Oh, fuck.
Is it blood red? Am I going to be really confused about this?
What do you guys think his expected batting average is for 2025?
260.
273?
232.
All right.
Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, look, we gave him a little bit of benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he's actually having a decent year and getting some luck on some balls.
No, his whiff percentage is still is in the 28th percentile. His K percentage is still 28th percentile. His chase rate is in the 4th percentile. Yeah,
sweet. Javi
Yeah.
Baez, everybody.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Javi. You're breaking baseball savant.
Yes, he is hitting 296 with a 377 and a 407
so he played
slug.
today and reduced his batting average.
Yes.
Nice.
No, the Tigers play later. Or they have a doubleheader.
It does. No, wait. Maybe this isn't updated for yesterday's game because this is
it
Savant.
might not be. Tigers play at 9:30.
I think he hit that grand slam in like the 5th, so he could have struck out twice after that. I don't remember when he hit the grand slam. But like, I remember seeing the tweet and sending it to our group chat. I was like, "There's no fucking way this guy's hitting 304 on the season."
He currently has an OPS of 744. That raised his OPS from last year by 230 points, roughly.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that was 230 points better than last year's OPS.
Dude, I got
Holy shit!
You know what? I didn't mean to I really didn't want to do this. I pulled up his Savant page, wanting to believe that maybe we're getting the second coming of Javi Baez being an MVP candidate caliber player.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So he didn't get LASIK.
No, he did not get LASIK.
He's getting lucky.
He got very lucky. Is from what it looks like.
Hey, you know what?
He still has amazing amounts of outs above average defensively.
He's playing center field. That doesn't make sense. He's playing center field.
I didn't know
He's not playing shortstop. He's playing center field.
Well, yeah.
What the hell? Sure.
Okay. So, to be fair to him a little bit, what was the season that he was
good?
I don't want to say it was 6. I think it was between 16 or 17. I'm thinking 16, 17, or 18.
So
I think it's 18.
No, 18. You're right. 18.
Yeah.
He was good one. 2018. He was runner up for. Okay, no, actually, yeah. You know what?
Okay, all right. Let's be fair. If you look at Javi Baez's baseball references or anything else, it literally 2018 is such a blip. That is literally the most fluke season ever because he has been almost below replacement level pretty much every other season. It makes no sense.
2018. You want to take a guess what his whiff or his chase percentage was?
Wait, is it still comically bad, or is it he actually stopped?
Just take a guess.
I'm
scared to know the answer.
13.4%.
So he is in the top 1 percentile, or bottom 1 percentile of MLB players. 43.5.
Jesus.
I wanted to say 40, but I thought it was too bad.
His walk percentage, 4.5.
Jesus Christ. Look, all right, so this was his close to MVP season. I was like, you know what, maybe he stopped chasing a little bit. I figured he's probably worse over the next couple of years. No. He's arguably the worst seeing the ball hitter ever.
Well, and hang on, we said the 2018 was a blip.
Hold on.
But 2018 and 2019, because 2019 he put up 6.7 wins above replacement too.
Okay, that's fair.
And then also the year that he was kind of 2021, he put up 4.3. He just declined at an
insane
comical rate.
The Mets broke him,
dude.
Yes.
You know who the Mets
legend.
You know who the Mets traded him for? They traded for him with?
Oh yeah,
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Oh
yeah.
So the Cubs lost that trade clearly.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh, man. Okay.
The Mets gave up PCA for 53 strikeouts.
Nice.
Sure. You know how Baez has never had more than 30 walks in a year?
I could go into the major leagues and do
30?
that.
Oh, yeah, his
30.
highest
hold on.
His highest is 30.
I will preface that on they have to not give any pitcher a scouting report on me. Because I guarantee you there are some pitchers that are wild enough that would walk me.
Oh my god. Well, because like I just think about like if you just went up to the hang on.
You know,
I'm not saying I
hang
could
on.
make contact on a major
If
league
you were
pitcher.
if you were a 9-hitter against the Yankees, we will walk you. It's just what happens.
See,
So-
there we go. I just have to play the Yankees 30 times, and I'm on pace. Like,
Hold. I'm gonna do something comical, and let's see if I can. Actually, you know what? I can do it on. No, let's do it stat head. I'm gonna pull up pitchers that have had more than 30 walks in a season.
that's
There
a
has
low
to be.
number.
There's got to be a low number, but there has to be some.
I
Like-
know. Okay, I know. I think
I would think, like, Zach
Nola had
Greinke-
one of them.
Zach Greinke would probably.
I think
Off the rip, I'm thinking Mad Bum.
Mad Bum might be one as well.
I think Nola. I don't want to say Wheeler, but I feel like he has had one.
DeGrom used to be good. Yeah, there we
DeGrom
go.
has to be there.
DeGrom was a good hitter as well. Okay, base on balls.
Oh wait! You're talking about hitting the ball.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about hitter.
Oh,
yeah.
I
I'm
thought you were
pitching.
talking about. I thought you were
No.
talking about pitchers who gave up less than 30.
No, I'm talking about
oh.
pitchers that walked more than 30 times in a season as a batter.
Okay,
I'm
DeGrom
thinking-
was not it.
Okay.
DeGrom used to hit though. DeGrom used to
He
rake.
used to- oh yeah, but you know he had
If pitchers who rake, bring it back.
His most was 4. So
Oh, well. But I feel like
What if
Zach
I went-
Greinke might be
what if-
one.
I think Greinke would be one because they always like
Okay,
to steal
Babe Ruth
bases.
doesn't count. Babe Ruth does not count.
Well, Greinke also liked to steal, so like he
It's
always
a
wanted to
wild
have
statement.
he wanted a 10-10 season. All the
He
time,
never got it.
He never
He
got
never
it, but he
got
always talked about it.
No, wait. I thought it was 10 home runs, 10 stolen bases, or I don't remember what
It was 10 home runs, 10 stolen bases.
But
that-
was it a single season?
Yes, single season. That's what he wanted.
Okay. Why do I have Stan Musial? They have him as a pitcher.
What?
I know IKF definitely walked more than 30 times one year. Psy KF, you know.
Psych AF.
Mad Bum, his most was
Mad
10.
Bum 100% would have been one of my guesses though. Like 30 times in a season. Like I mean, you're a pitcher, dude. You should be able to see the ball pretty well.
Okay. So, oh, dang it. There's only 2 pitchers that have had more than. I was really hoping for more than this.
I was hoping
There
for
have
like
been more than.
5.
There have only been 2 pitchers that have had more than 30 walks in a
Is
season.
Greg Maddux one of them?
No,
Really?
it is
Okay.
Willie McGill and Silver
Sure.
King.
All right.
One in
God,
1891, the other in 1888.
Oh, that doesn't fucking
Yeah.
count. That
okay,
sucks.
so yeah,
Yeah.
it never happened.
So it's never happened.
Oh man, I was really hoping that there'd be somebody. Yeah, there's nothing good here either. Dang.
I mean,
Well,
it's not entirely.
it's not entirely shocking,
No,
but I was kind of like, come on, somebody, right?
you would hope so.
Yeah, like, give me one.
Yeah,
Exactly. Give me one.
Give me one in a live ball.
The most in the wild card era is Ian Kennedy in 2012. Next on that list would be Madison Bumgarner with 10.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's Mad Bum.
Yep. Let's sort it by OPS. Okay.
Ian Kennedy, former
Dog.
Yankee.
What?
What's Mad Bum's
Dontra-
career OPS?
I have no idea.
500.
Hang on, I actually do have. Oh, that's not true. This is that season. But Dontrell Willis in 2007 had an 856 OPS.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Okay.
Mark Mulder with the Cardinals in 2006 had an 880 OPS.
Mark Mulder,
Oh, wait,
what a pull.
Did I say 500 for Mad Bum?
Yeah.
It was 524. That was pretty close.
Dang,
That was
was
pretty
very
close, Nick. Yeah, hell
There
yeah.
we
One,
go.
Nick.
Woohoo.
All right, I'm good with I'm done with hobby bias.
Okay, yeah, no, let's
Trying
move
to
off
compare
of
him to a
that.
pitcher.
Fuck, I can't believe he hit a grand slam. Like that was the one thing.
Batting
Like,
304.
forget the fact
That sentence could have ended with "I can't believe he hit."
well, exactly. But he hit a grand slam. Given it was into the Crawford boxes, so like, I mean, sure, grain of salt.
Oh.
But like, also,
Give him his flowers, man. He hit
He hit a
good
grand
slam.
And like the fact that he's hitting 304 on the season is completely unbelievable. But
yes.
We'll move past that now. Tyler, I'm gonna let you get into this one. Who's back? Who's actually back?
I don't know if he's back.
I
can't say
on.
that. I cannot say that.
All right, so he's cautiously back.
I cannot say it because there's some underlying numbers that scare me a little bit.
Okay, there are some underlying numbers.
Okay, I lied. No, I lied. I'm throwing the underlying numbers out of the way. His baseball savant page is blood red.
So are you going to definitively say it?
I'm back. He's back. He's back.
All right, this
is
why I put the parentheses up there.
He's back. He's winning the Cy Young this year.
All right. So how about you dive into this start specifically?
Okay, so his last start, he had it was a no walker, so everyone knows no walker. And walker. He hasn't allowed a walk in 11 1/3 innings pitched. So
beautiful.
And actually, it could be more than that. I don't know how many innings he went in the Dodgers start before that without allowing a walk. If you went backwards from the whatever inning after that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yes. Okay.
This is why I put the parentheses there, dude.
So hang on,
Tyler. Do you need a moment?
I do need a moment. I need a moment. Okay, his last 3 starts, he's gotten 2 losses, which is very Jacob deGrom. It is very Jacob deGrom. For him to go 2-3 in his last 3 starts and give up 3 earned runs in those 3 starts is so Jacob deGrom.
Incredibly Jacob deGrom.
He went his 3 starts ago, pitched against the Dodgers, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. That earned run was on a solo shot.
That's fine. That's fine. You'll take those.
Against the Athletics, the next outing, 5 1/3, 6 hits, 2 earned, 7 Ks, no walks. His last start, also against the Athletics, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, no earned, 0 walks, 7 Ks. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking very good. Jacob deGrom currently, just so everyone knows, you do understand that he has the highest strikeout to walk in Major League history.
Major League history.
He's beautiful. Yeah. He's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It would have been
one flat whip.
I wish I could have rooted for him for his whole career.
2.73 ERA.
I did. I said, "Fuck you."
I did too. I don't care. He could be pitching against the Cardinals, and I was like, you know what? I have to.
I loved him when he wasn't pitching against the Phillies.
His expected ERA 2.80, expected batting average against 2.12, fastball velo 96.8, average exit velo,
and that's him taking off.
Yeah, his chase percentage 82nd percentile. Whiff percentage, 83rd percentile. K percentage, 71 percentile. Walk percentage, 81 percentile. It looks good. His breaking run value, which everyone knows his slider is just unhittable. It is not a real pitch. I swear
every time we bring up his slider, I just think back to the 96-mile-an-hour slider.
Yeah,
that's literally
where he just broke baseball.
I saw it. I was like, "That's got to be a misread." There's no way it was a fucking slider.
And then you look at you look at how it moves, and you're like, "That's
God,
that's not real." There's no way.
It's like, yeah, he just threw a slider harder than the average Major League fastball. Cool.
Yep. Not only that, he did that when the average Major League fastball was 95. It's not like he did that in 1990 when the average Major League fastball was 88.
Yeah. No, he did it when the average was 95.
Yeah. And he was like, all right, cool. Fucking slider. And you're like, what are you supposed to do with that, my friend?
There's nothing you can do with it.
Yeah. His breaking run value, 100th percentile in all of baseball.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's so back.
He's striking out batters at a 1-to-1 clip, which is low for him.
That is low for him.
Really
low.
No,
that is low for him. However, I will say, early returns are encouraging.
Yeah, I
would expertly advise you to buy Jacob deGrom stock.
Yeah, if I could say anything, I would say buy some Jacob deGrom stock because
he might be only going to get Cy Young race, dude.
He's only going to get better.
Genuinely,
as long as he stays healthy.
Please, God,
I'm knocking on wood.
Yeah.
please, let us get a full season of healthy DeGrom. I don't care how old he is. I don't care. Shut up if you're saying, oh, well, he's older now, more susceptible. Shut the fuck up. Let us
Just let it happen. Let it happen.
A full, healthy season of Jacob DeGrom.
When's the last time we got a full, healthy season of DeGrom and Trout?
2018.
2018? Yeah, that's...
Hang on.
Was
no,
that
2019. 2019.
2019.
2019 was when he put up
years.
He had a down year. He had 7.2 wins above replacement, led all major leagues. Had a 2.43 ERA and 32 starts, had 204 innings pitched, 255 strikeouts, 0.971 WHIP. Rough year for him. Rough year.
Yeah, rough.
So, Tyler, I know we've talked about this before. We know Clayton Kershaw, for how long he's been very good and all of that. And it's like, yes, he has the best ERA over his time period ever. Doesn't matter. If DeGrom had the same longevity as Kershaw, I think
he might go down as
I think he would go down as the best pitcher ever.
He very well could. I mean, just think like.
I mean, and it's all hypothetical at this point, but like genuinely, the talent level.
His stuff was just ridiculous. It's like everyone talks about like Paul Skeens. Yes, Paul Skeens deserves all the flowers he's getting, 100%.
No, 100%.
We've seen Jacob DeGrom in a full season, and
there's nothing like it.
It's witchcraft.
No, like Jacob DeGrom, like as
Jacob DeGrom in his full season. In his full 2018 season, where he put up a 1.70 ERA, 218 ERA plus, and 217 innings pitched, and 269 strikeouts. It's just,
if you throw me the hypothetical of you get healthy Paul Skeens his entire career, healthy Jacob DeGrom his entire career, I'm taking DeGrom 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
I'm taking DeGrom.
I think it's too early.
Like,
I think
I'm taking DeGrom.
No, I'm saying based on current returns, I'm still taking DeGrom because no. Hear me out. DeGrom is literally no. But I'm saying right now, DeGrom is literally the biggest what if in modern baseball.
There's a couple. I'd say him, Mike Trout,
as a pitcher,
Ken Griffey
as
Jr.
a pitcher.
Yes, as a pitcher.
As a pitcher, DeGrom is the biggest what if in modern baseball history.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
So
because it's just
if you gave him, like, if you say DeGrom is pitching 200 plus innings every year for your team throughout his entire career, and say his career lasts 15 years, I am taking that without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes, but again, it's so hypothetical.
It is so hypothetical, but like, and we're also only a year and a half into Skeens.
Yeah.
So like,
we are.
Like, maybe that's a coin flip right now.
That's why I say they're both very hypothetical.
They're both very hypothetical, but like right now, based on what I've seen from DeGrom, it's like, yes, everything I've seen from Skeens is disgusting. However, what I've seen from DeGrom is a 1.7 ERA with one of the worst lineups in baseball behind him.
He was winning the games half the time with his bat.
Literally with his bat.
I mean, I still think the biggest what if season of all time, I'd say of all time, from a pitcher, is 2021 Jacob DeGrom. He had 15 starts, half a season, a 1.08 ERA, 92 innings pitched, 146 fucking strikeouts.
I wanted to give him the Cy Young. I thought he deserved it.
He pitched 15 starts and he still got 9th in Cy Young voting. Like, he pitched he had a .554 whip in half a season.
Like, come on, bro. Like, what is that? That's just ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you pose that hypothetical, you're like, dude, what did he... Like, theoretically, this is the best pitcher in history.
Like, that season could... I mean, seriously, there was talks. I remember, is he going to break Bob Gibson's 1-1-2?
He might have.
That was a real question. Like,
that was like
he might. He very... Like, I'm not saying he would, but
It would have been close.
Is he getting close? Like
they might have lowered the mound again, dude.
Like
it's throwing off
it's
a flat
crazy.
ground.
It's crazy.
You're throwing level. You're throwing level from now on.
I still I remember watching that season and just that's the season he threw a 96-mile-an-hour slider, I believe. And
Yeah, it was. It was.
And
I remember watching that in my apartment in Syracuse.
Painting
just
101, and
shocked.
you're just seeing 101 on the black every other pitch. And then it was funny because almost every batter he approached every right-handed batter at least, he approached the exact same way. 101 on the black on the outside of the plate. And you're just like, cool.
If he really didn't like you, he'd throw 102.
Yeah. You're like, cool. Every batter just looked at that, was like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with that? That's the outside of that's the end of the zone, right? And they're like, oh yeah, that's the end. And then he throws another one exactly right there, and you're like, come on, guy. Come on. I can't hit that. It's not possible. And then he throws a slider that looks like it's in that exact same spot, and then it ends up in a left-handed batter's box, and you're just like, all right, fuck. Like,
he's one player that I will edit in MLB The Show every year just to give him 99 durability.
Yeah.
I will just be like, don't let him get hurt. I will edit his fastball velo up all the way because I'm like, he is so fun. Just watching the stat lines from other games when you see what he's throwing. He was awful to hit against in that game.
Oh yeah.
But
hitting against Jacob deGrom on the show is it's just not a fun day.
You just can't do it because he's not a guy that walks people. You just You just kind of have to deal with the fact that he's going to strike out all of your hitters. It's just what happens. And I mean but that's the thing. That's what it was like in real life.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm hoping and praying that we get a full healthy season of Jacob deGrom. That would be
please.
That would be incredible. I'm not gonna wood again. Let's hope. From that,
I'm one quick thing because I have StatCast pulled up. I need to give some more tongue bats.
Well, that's why I put the parentheses, dude. You saw them.
yeah, and I was like, I gotta do this, man.
Dude,
let's do.
Look, you've already slammed the gavel down. You're entering your judicial career. You declared him back. Congrats.
I did declare him back. Jacob deGrom, welcome back. It has been our careers. Okay, why is it not giving me? It's not giving me. Oh, it's because I got to set a minimum innings limit, don't I? Minimum playing time. Let's go. Qualified for ERA title career. Damn. Paul Skeens is pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he is very good.
He has. I mean, for pitchers that have qualified for an ERA title for their careers, he has the highest ERA plus.
I will say this: if Paul Skeens manages to avoid the Jacob deGrom path, he may well go down as the best pitcher of all time.
But Jacob deGrom currently is 7th all time.
I don't think,
or I shouldn't say all time, in the wild card era.
I don't think, Tyler. No, think about this for a second. I don't know if I'll ever give up the title of the most talented pitcher I've ever seen from Jacob deGrom. I don't think I will.
I think if anybody has a chance of doing it, it is Paul Skeens.
It is Paul Skeens, but I really don't think I'll ever give that from deGrom because deGrom is literally the biggest pitching what if ever.
He's the greatest pitcher I've ever watched, man. There's no way. I watched Roy Halladay. I watched so many and I love Doc. I thought Doc was awesome. deGrom was there are not enough words to describe what prime Jacob deGrom was.
Yeah. It was literally just watching I don't exactly know the exact words to say it is, but it was like watching. It's like watching
it's like
an adult
Michelangelo
play
paint.
against children. Yeah, you're just like, that's
It was
cool.
like watching Michelangelo paint the ceiling of the. What's the church I'm thinking of?
The Sistine Chapel.
The Sistine Chapel. Exactly. It like you're watching a genius at work there. We're getting real nostalgic about Jacob deGrom right now.
We are, and it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
I knew this was gonna happen, which is why I put the parentheses around the point. Like,
so, Jacob deGrom's 2018 season, so the year that he got the 1.70 ERA, would be 12th all time of highest in ERA plus. The number one would be Pedro Martinez in 2000.
Oh, Pedro.
Which, see, this is why it's tough for us specifically to say how talented it was, or how talented some of these guys are.
Pedro was disgusting. Like,
and the fact is that the fact is that Jacob deGrom was 12th, and the thing is that you can look at all these names above him, and you're like, yep. I mean, Pedro, Greg Maddux, Bob Gibson, Pedro, Clayton Kershaw, Dwight Gooden, Roger Clemens, Zach Greinke. Yeah.
Okay, so I understand the list, but I mean, look, man, if you transported me back in time and had me watch those guys, I still don't think I'd take them over 102 dotted fastball inside corner. Like, look.
I think we have a little bit of recency bias. Well, I should say recency bias because we watched it. That's the thing. We watched it.
That is true. That is true. I mean, it's kind of like the LeBron Jordan debate.
Exactly.
And
anybody who watched Jordan's going to say Jordan. Anybody who grew up watching LeBron, most of them are going to say LeBron. Like,
well, I mean, I didn't even grow up watching Jordan. I'm still going to say Jordan.
I'm saying majority. Like,
yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I just, it's tough to say
because
the difference people in that era list, too.
Above them, Clayton Kershaw in 2016. Yeah, we watched that one. Zach Greinke in 2015. Yeah, we watched that one. All the rest of those I was born for. I don't think either of you guys were born. Well, I guess Pedro in 2000 you guys were born for.
I mean, but I didn't have cognitive thought.
Yeah.
I was two.
I was like 3 days old, man.
I was... Did you just say... Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I was born in 2000, man.
Nick's a 2000, baby.
You're my younger brother's age, dude.
He's my younger brother's age.
Oh, man. Kick him off the pod. He's off the pod.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, I'm done with Jacob. I shouldn't say I'm done with Jacob deGrom. He's back.
He's back.
Declared. We're having a full season. He's winning the Cy Young.
Greatest pitcher of all time. You know.
I don't know about
I'm throwing that out there. He's my goat.
He's the greatest. What could have been for sure.
He's the most talented pitcher I've ever seen.
He's my goat. I'm sticking with it. That is my greatest pitcher of all time.
Tyler's contemplating Miles Michaelis in there.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna go with. Of all the pitchers I've seen, Miles Michaelis definitely has some of the best stuff I've ever seen.
That's a MLB curveball, brother.
It is a MLB curveball.
Okay, so this is something that me and Nick got into before his internet decided to die last night.
When we tried yesterday.
When we tried. Sandy and Lubob both currently stink.
Yes.
Too high heaven. We have an 8.31 ERA and a 159 batting average. Yeah, sure, Lubob has 4 home runs. Good God, man. These guys were supposed to be traded for Hall's last deadline. You might not even get a top 30 prospect in return for either of them now. And if they turn it around, great. But good God, did those guys...
I agree with Lubob. Sandy, I feel like the thing with Sandy is I think there's a lot of teams who think they can fix him.
There is precedent for him being good.
Yes. Yeah, there's so not only being good, being the best pitcher in
literally
the National League.
Cy Young.
Yeah.
Like, there's precedent. With Lubob, it's kind of like, well, you're still taking on his 40% whiff rate.
Yeah.
Like, so that's kind of always been a concern with Lubob.
And here's the best way to do it. Both your teams are looking to be in the playoffs right now. Both of them look like they'll make the playoffs. Nick, Brennan, if your guys' team signed Lou Bob, are you guys happy? Or traded for Lou Bob?
No.
I'm not thrilled. It depends on what we gave up.
If you traded for Sandy Alcantara, are you guys happy?
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, yeah, all right. I mean, shit. I mean, I'll give it a shot. Like,
that's the thing. Like, I'll take him. Like, I mean, especially if he's taking like Taijuan Walker's spot in the rotation. However, I'm also
I'm losing Cookie Carrasco. Oh no,
exactly.
You're losing. So like,
well, and it's like the bottom is like the bottom is you get another Cookie Carrasco. The top is you get a Cy Young caliber pitcher. Like,
so that's my thing with that comparison. Nick would absolutely love to have Cy Young Sandy. Me, I can afford to take a flyer on Lou Bob if it means I get rid of Taijuan Walker and Andrew Painter's my number 6.
Yeah. I'm not touching
so,
Lou
like,
Bob.
I mean...
I'm taking Trent Grisham,
like,
please.
Sure. But, like, you see, I...
At least right now.
Me, personally, I would be more willing to be like, maybe we fix Lou Bob than most teams. Because it's like...
Well, because you guys have another starter who's an option in the minor leagues.
We're about to have a 6-man rotation with Andy not even in the picture yet. Like, he's throwing his 4th start today.
Yeah.
I haven't checked the score of that yet. But, he's been bullying literally everyone he's been pitching against so far. So, so is Mick Abel. Like, literally all of our top 3 pitching prospects have just been abusing whoever they've been facing. So... I'm going to take it. Like, but so am I as desperate to take a pitcher? No. Would I take a flyer if it was for minimum value on a hitter? Yeah, especially if it's a right-handed hitter, because Philly we have a lot of lefties. You guys need one
badly too.
We have a lot of lefties. And it's like, yeah, maybe our offense has figured something out, and we're hitting the ball a little bit better. But I would take a flyer on a right-handed bat if it didn't cost us really anything.
Yeah. All right.
So it's as shitty as Lou Bob's start has been. I'd take a flyer on it if it costed next.
But it'd have to cost basically nothing.
Yeah, it'd have to cost
with
next
Sandy,
to nothing.
You'd be okay with giving up some low-level prospects or like some.
I'd be fine with taking Sandy for
like
low-level
some guys in
prospects.
Rookie ball or double or single A. Like, you're like, all right, well, even if they're somewhat promising, you're like,
even if they're somewhat promising, prospect? Sure, but like. Would I give it a top 25 prospect? It depends on who it is, because I know plenty of the Phillies prospect system. If they're asking for our catching prospect, Eduardo Tate, no, absolutely not. That dude is going to be our starting catcher. But other than that, I feel like you could kind of debate it.
Yeah.
There are benefits and values from that, and the thing is, Sandy is 29. Like, you have to remember that. For you guys, the Yankees, that is, it would be a fantastic investment because you just have to get rid of Cookie. That's it.
Well, and then not only that, but...
I wouldn't even tell the Yankees to not invest in that. Like, I think that's a great idea. Like, just take him.
Yeah, I think it's a smart idea. If I was the Yankees, I'd be going to try to get Sandy, even if he's been bad. Like...
I'd ask for Ryan Weathers too. I'd ask for Ryan Weathers. Like, give me both of them. Improve my staff right now. Like,
because also, even if you don't, let's say, I don't know if is Sandy Alcantara a free agent after this year?
I don't know.
If I was signed into the show, I would be able to tell you.
I can tell you. Hang on. Because let's say you're not even signing him for this year. I don't know if he's a free agent after this year, but I'm gonna. No, he's signed until 2027, where there's a club option. Okay, so
club even if you're the 21 mil, I might take that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, depending on what you get. So, like, let's say this year Yankees trade for Sandy. Let's say he is bad all season. Okay, but let's say like towards the end of the season he pulls like kind of like Walker Buehler did, where he started looking pretty good at the end of the season, and it looks like he might be getting back to normal. Okay, so now the Yankees get Sandy Alcantara as a 3 because Garrett Cole will come back one day. Max Fried has been devastating.
Max Fried.
Wait.
And
all I
Sandy
can think of
Alcantara.
is, Cole, Fried, Sandy Rodon, and who am I forgetting?
Hang on. Let me stop you there.
Sandy would definitely be above Rodon.
Yeah, if Sandy comes back to normal, it's
Rodon's
I don't give a flying.
Hold on.
They're interchangeable right now.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
Right now, yes.
No.
All I'm
Let me
saying is right
separate
now.
both of you. Let me separate both of you. Righty, lefty, righty, lefty.
Nah.
Done.
Splits.
Yeah, I disagree with you too. Yeah, I'm on Nick's side on this one. Fuck your splits.
I'm just saying you're splitting righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty.
No,
at
I
the
know.
end of your rotation.
But
that's what I would prefer to do. Like, I would like to be able to split them up. Right now, the Phillies can't do that. We have
I think about it if you go to a playoff
Sanchez,
series.
Luzardo.
Well, that's the Phillies who have.
I don't want to put Nola there.
He is fourth, though. You know
he is fourth, though, and I don't like it.
What the hell am I forgetting?
He had a good start against the Cubs, though.
Yes.
All I'm thinking about right now is Cole.
He won 7 innings.
Cole and Sandy replacing Stroman and Cookie. Oh my god.
See, now you like that, don't you?
You still don't like Stroman. You still don't like Stroman.
No one does.
No. Right, he's on his Phantom IL stint.
Has that worked?
Knee discomfort.
All right, let's move on from Sandy and Lou Bob. Quick thing on position players pitching and when is it more disrespectful? I'm going to go with it's never.
I think it's more disrespectful if you're winning.
I mean, yes, it definitely is more disrespectful.
Then the losing team should have hit better or pitched better.
No.
That's my thought as well.
No,
I don't care.
You are right, but
is it more disrespectful?
The reason I thought about this is because of Kike running out there with the concussion helmet on, and it's like, dude, he's not taking this seriously.
No shit.
And also, okay, yeah, sure, it's the Marlins, but oh my god,
the Marlins don't take themselves seriously.
That is true. They were minus 13 in spending this offseason, so really, no one should take them seriously. But I think it's more disrespectful if you're beating the literal shit out of them. So I think it's more disrespectful there. So all right, we can move on.
Here's what I'll say: it's disrespectful. If you're up by 3 and you're like, nah, fuck it, we'll throw in a position player. Then it's disrespectful. Then I'm gonna be like, oh, yo, you really don't think the other team is any good?
Yeah. Okay. The Dalton Varsho circus catch. Luck or skill?
Yes.
I'm going more luck there.
It was luck.
Yeah.
I think he was so lucky that ball didn't land anywhere else.
Yeah. It was completely luck. I mean, it was cool.
It was really cool, though.
If you haven't seen the video, go watch it.
It was awesome.
It was really cool.
No, that was awesome. I thought it was fucking incredible. But definitely more luck than anything else. Tyler, how deep do you want to go on this Baltimore pitching thing?
I think I went deep enough on them. They suck.
They suck.
They added Kyle Gibson, and really,
what happened?
He was terrible. He got dicked again.
Dude,
I know from him being on the team on the Cardinals last season, he's terrible.
Hey Tyler, what happened the season before that when he was pitching for the Phillies?
He gave up the most hits in MLB baseball. No. He gave up 3 or 4 home runs in a row.
Yeah.
Against a team that had a bad offense too. The Cardinals did not have a good offense. He gave up 4 homers in a row.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's given up 4 homers in an inning twice in 3 years?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
The thing that sucks is Kyle Gibson is a fantastic human being.
He's a great person.
He's a fantastic person. Awful pitcher. He's an awful pitcher.
I mean,
he's also last Philly to hit a home run, as a pitcher. So that'll go down in history. But
last season he had a 4.24 in 169 and 2/3 innings pitched. Again, if that is going to be your 5 or 6,
that's fine.
Fine. The Orioles brought him in to be a savior of their rotation, and that's not going to happen.
No, it is not.
I actually saved a tweet on this, actually. It was more about the fact that Cade Povich does not have put away stuff.
No, he doesn't.
And I completely agree with that. I don't think he has the stuff to put away hitters. Like, he would be a fine number 5.
Oh, I don't know if he's even that. Oh my god!
You don't think so? Are you looking at his baseball savant? Because I haven't looked at it, but I just don't think that he.
It makes Walker's look good.
Walker's might look better than him right now, anyway.
I don't look at it last year, and I have a feeling this is better.
Now. Oh my god, dude!
Expected ERA of 6.13, expected batting average against 304.
Well,
oh my
okay, so
god.
This goes back to your point from the last time you were on here. Remember, lefties get more chances.
Oh yeah, I've said that before a million times.
Like, okay, so
I'll live and die by that.
Let's think about it right now. If Povich was gonna be a Ranger Suarez type, that'd be serviceable.
But
however, Ranger Suarez actually pitches well.
Yeah.
So inherently, there's a problem there because Ranger Suarez actually can locate pitches. Povich cannot, and none of his stuff is put away.
Yep.
Like he doesn't have that curveball or the changeup to put away a batter. It just doesn't exist.
I mean, his sweeper hangs right down the middle.
Bro, I was gonna say, look at the sweeper's location, man.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible. No,
down the middle.
It's awful.
It's either down the middle or in the corner. It's really not in the corner.
All right.
And then the curveball is often hung right down the middle too.
So I have
and the fastball is also right down the middle.
All right.
So yeah, I have nothing else.
If we have nothing else on the Orioles pitching,
all I have to say on the Orioles is it's
your own fault. It's your own fault.
It's your own fault.
Yep.
And I love
it. If we go into the next thing, I do have a thing I want to touch on right now. So remember how we talked about Roki Sasaki and his fastball whiff percentage?
Yeah,
being the worst.
He's tied for the worst now, I believe.
No. Jackson Jobe actually took the lead.
Oh, that's not great.
That's not good at all.
No. But let me tell you what his four-seam grade was on Stuff Plus. 115. Stuff Plus, that fastball is not bad. I have no idea why it is grading as bad out like in terms of whiff percentage. That doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm a little confused about that one because I mean, Tyler, you and I have both thought that Jackson Jobe was going to be a good major league starter.
Did we both pick him as our rookie of the year?
No. We picked actually yes we did.
I think we did.
Everything else, literally all of them have plus grades except for his curveball. However, that is hovering around major league average.
Also Jackson Jobe, he throws a slider more than he does his four seam.
Yes, that is true. So, I mean, I don't really know what to make of that. Like, I mean, it's still like he's not a bad pitcher.
He's still doing good. He's doing really good.
No, and for a rookie, I mean, I'm taking the performance. It's just he has to learn what to do with his stuff, Yeah. And I'm not really concerned about it. It's just the fact that the grades are above average for a rookie, all of them. The only one that is below major league average is the curveball, which is fine because you don't need to rely on that.
He throws it 7.7% of the time. It's just a mix-it-in pitch.
Yeah, if you throw that so immaterially, like you're throwing that shit at this point, maybe every third batter.
Yeah.
You can just mix that in and just to throw them off. So your pro stuff grade there doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, what, they're gonna foul it off because they haven't seen it in an inning and a half?
Yeah,
sure,
that's probably basically what it's gonna be.
I mean, I would take that. Like, I would take that. But like, the fastball whiff percentage, I'm really not that concerned about, honestly.
I'm not
with Jackson Jobe.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's that concerning.
Now with Roki Sasaki, it's concerning.
Yeah, because he only has 3 pitches. Jackson Jobe at least has 5.
Yeah, because Roki, what did he throw the fastball percentage wise?
That has to be his highest percentage.
Oh, it definitely has to be his highest percentage pitch. Yeah, 51% of the time he throws fastball. And it is, like, if you look at his location for the fastball, it is middle in to righties.
It's not a good start.
No.
It's a bad start.
No, it's not a good start.
And to be fair, I mean, it's... oh, my God. Take a guess what his expected ERA is.
5.12.
Wait. Hold on.
What'd you say, Nick?
Give me his actual...
5.12.
His current actual ERA
Hold on,
is 3.55.
Oh.
What? Isn't that what you asked? Isn't that what you asked? Hello?
So, my left headset thing, it's broken. I have to get a new headset. So whenever I move my head, the thing falls off.
Okay. So you asked what his actual ERA is, right?
No, I wanted you to give me a second to give you a guess.
Oh, well, I thought you were asking for his actual. I mean,
no,
it wasn't expected.
No, I wasn't.
His actual ERA is a 3.55. His expected, Nick said 5.12.
Hold on, before you reveal it, can I guess 4.71?
You can guess it. You would be wrong.
I would be wrong.
It is 5.54.
Ooh. That is... That's bad.
Well, I mean, that's obviously worse than I thought. But
yeah, not good.
No.
The only things that he is in the red on are fastball run value, fastball velo, and extension. Everything else is in the blue.
I have a really difficult time thinking about how good this guy can actually be. Because it's like, I know how productive he was in Japan, and I don't have a problem with that.
He's got stuff, too. It's like, you can see it.
So he has stuff, but it's 3 pitches.
Yes.
Like, if he had 4 or 5 coming over, like Yoshinobu had 4 or 5, I believe, coming over.
Yeah. And he's also just disgusting.
Like if I was Roki's management team, I would have stayed in Japan for another year and developed 2 or 3 more pitches.
He needed
But it was hard to say at that time, though. Like, it was really hard to say. Because
you're right. It is hard to say, but like, if you have a fastball, a splitter, and a slider, they all must work exactly as they are intended to each batter you present.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just so hard to say at that time because he was literally 235, 178, 202. It's like
I'm not saying that's not true, but like you have to execute those 3 pitches.
You do
every time if those are your only 3. That's it. That's all you have. If he threw in a curveball, if he threw in a sinker,
the thing is that he apparently was executing those because otherwise he wouldn't have those numbers in Japan. Like
no. But he was executing those numbers there, not here.
Yeah,
and he was doing it in between injuries because he kept working himself too hard.
That's another.
He hasn't thrown 130 innings.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't in Japan. He needed He needed the extra 2 years to develop. He rushed it, and
also there's some other.
Now he's struggling.
I have another theory. Also, they've talked about in Japan they use pre-tack balls,
which is genius, and the MLB needs to do it.
MLB needs to do it.
Me and Tyler have talked about that at length. Like, they should use.
They use pre-tack. They use pre-tack balls in Japan. The balls here are a little different. They're slippery. So if you can't grip it, you can't locate it. So
it's completely correct.
So it could also be reality. It could just be he's not used to not having pre-tack balls and he can't locate now. If you can't locate, you are screwed in the MLB.
Well, okay, so that is true. However, I also would say that one of the things that you have to think about there is that he literally asked MLB teams to create a PowerPoint on how to fix his fastball.
That is true.
That's a problem immediately because, like, what do you mean we have to fix your fucking fastball?
We're bringing you over.
We're going to pay you so we can fix your fastball. Yeah, man.
It's like, I'm sorry, you were throwing 102 in Japan last year. Why the fuck do I have to fix it?
And also, other concerns is also, looks like
you can't land your splitter for shit. You can't.
You can't. The other thing I was going to say is it kind of looks like there might be something on the horizon for Roki that...
he's getting TJ. He's absolutely getting TJ.
What it seems like. And
Tyler, have you watched any of his starts recently?
No.
All right. If you get a chance and he is not on IL before the next time you watch a start, watch a start and tell me what a bad splitter from him looks like. Because I am telling you right now, it looks like a dog shit curveball.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of them?
Well, the thing is that they don't even start out as strikes. They don't. Like, they start out as balls.
They're balls.
They are balls, and they are balls immediately. But that's the thing.
And it's like you're not going to get...
But what do you expect with a splitter? Diving straight into the zone, but diving out of it.
Yep.
With Roki, it is a below ball the zone from the second it leaves his hand.
Yep.
And it's like, look, I'm not trying to root against a 22-year-old kid.
No, I hope he figures it out. I hope we get
to see... However, his pitches look like fucking garbage. Like, I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I don't even dislike the kid inherently. It's just, if you look like a shit pitcher, you end up being one. Like, if you can't locate shit at all, you are gonna be terrible.
Yep.
And it will suck, but, like, realistically, Taiwan Walker is just deciding to be a
Is he having a walker?
Yes, he is, actually. We are down 4-1 to the Nationals because of him.
Nice. All right, we got to move on.
Yes, we do.
Luis Garcia still home?
Yes, it's a Taiwan Walker event. Taiwan Walker event, baby.
That was Kirkering.
God, he is... Kirkering has been really struggling this year. Yes. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
All right.
He will end up being fine, yes.
Do we go into...
The Braves.
Braves. Panic button?
No, so me and Nick were debating this. Both of us were hovering around it.
After yesterday?
Yesterday.
We're right there, but we haven't pressed it yet.
We haven't pressed it, but we're hovering around it. So this is, Tyler, when you and I were doing this last year with the Astros, we were both hovering around it for a while before you hit it.
Yeah.
So let's think about this in this scenario. You were the Atlanta Braves, expected to compete for a World Series, and you managed 3 hits against the Colorado Rockies, against a rookie pitcher
In
you
course.
get 2 hits on him in Coors, and you get 1 hit against the closer.
Wasn't it Atlanta? Oh no, you're right. It was Coors.
And you get 1 hit against the closer. That's it. How close are you to the panic button? Because I'm hovering around it.
I'm not on it.
You're not on it at all.
Nope, I'm not even hovering. They're not that far back.
No, that was my one reservation. Was they're not that far back.
They're 7-3 in their last 10. Like they're Austin Riley looks back. Eventually, they are going to get Ronald Acuna Jr. back. Like my panic buttons are on Chris Sale. That's panic button is on.
Chris Sale is absolutely panic button worthy.
Yes, he did. But
okay,
still,
but hold on.
I'm still panic button on him because he's not even close to what he was last year.
Okay, so let's think about the fact that you just went 5 2/3 against Chase Dollander and only had 3 hits total for the entire game.
That was Nick's Rookie of the Year pick. Don't you disrespect Chase Dollander?
Yeah, man.
I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. They only got 2 hits against Chase Dollander. Respect to Dollander. But your 3rd hit came against the closer.
You know, bad days happen. Like, that's the thing. Like,
they've had too many bad days.
They have had a lot of bad days. But they're only 3 games back of the Phillies and 6 of
that is true. I'm not even discounting that. I'm just saying, like,
what I'm like. They're 7-3 in their last 10. Like, there's been.
Well, all right. So if they lose to the Rockies, all right. Hold on. Hypothetically, they get swept by the Rockies.
There have been 5 games.
Hypothetically,
to the Rockies.
Hypothetically, they get swept by the Rockies. Hypothetically, they get swept by the Rockies. Are you pressing the panic button?
No, because crazy shit happens. But
no, come on, it's the Rockies.
Yeah, swept by the Rockies. Come on.
Look, I would be like, what
no,
the fuck?
no.
I would be like, what
This
happened?
is a team on the last podcast we projected to finish under 30 wins.
Yes, okay, that's okay. I thought you were saying the Braves. It's like, first of all, no. I was like, I still had faith in the
Braves to go under 30 wins. Do you think I'm psychotic? Rockies, though? All right, if they lose 3 in a row to the Rockies, where are you, panic button wise?
I'm closer to it for sure.
If they get swept by the Rockies,
I'm definitely closer to it.
I will take
I'm
that's
definitely
fair.
closer to it.
No,
but
that's
I'm
fair.
But I'm not like, oh yeah, they're definitely not making the playoffs. Like, I'm not doing
that.
No.
I'm not even there. I'm not there yet. But I'm thinking. I'm like,
is there a world where also they're in Coors too? So is there a world where all of a sudden Chris Sale gets smacked around? Well, their pitchers could just get smacked around. Okay, Chris Sale gives up 6 earned. Ronaldo Lopez gives up 7, and it's like, okay, you went to Coors. Like, that shit happens in Coors.
No, you're right. But my thing is, your hitters could only manage 3 in Coors. That's my.
Like I said, bad days happen, and apparently Chase Dollander's that guy.
He is that guy, man. He is that guy.
What does he got, a 7 ERA currently?
No, it's under 6 now.
It's under 6 now.
Let's go, Chase. Let's go, baby.
I think it's like 540 or something.
It's under 6 now.
Hell yeah, Chase. No, good shit, buddy.
It's not under 6, dude. It's 648. It's under 7.
I guess that's what I meant then.
Nick. No, I didn't want to do this to your pick, man.
Hey, man.
Oh.
He threw 5
Chase, I hope you get traded. I really hope you get traded.
No, he threw 5 2/3. 5 2/3 is respectable, especially at Coors. Like, against that lineup, like, I mean, me and Nick talked about this before his internet died. That's respectable against that lineup.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it is.
Like, I look
right now.
I would.
He's like, it's under a 5. It's under a 6. 648. No, it's not, Nick. No, it's not. It's so bad. It's over. Oh,
it's over before it started.
Yeah.
He's rocking a negative war. Let's go.
Not a good pick for you so far, Nick.
Hey, man. And oh my god, he leads the league and Homer's giving up.
Look, at least he was diversifying. Like
his FIP is 644, so this is just who he is.
Man, no, Nick, I was trying.
Man, I'm done burying this poor kid. Like this poor. You know what? Trade him from Colorado. He'll be better anywhere else because like it sucks to pitch in cores, man. It just does.
No, it's terrible.
Like, if I was a pitcher and like they told me like I got drafted by the Rockies, I'd be like, fuck.
Like, no, I'd be so sick, dude.
I'd be like, dang, man, can you guys trade me? Like, please?
I do not.
I'd be demanding a trade in rookie ball. like
I'm out. No, it's not happening.
My bad. I just got a $300 payment for some reason.
Hey, the podcast is making it. That's what it is.
Okay, so
right.
let's just go into the very next point on this.
We got a no Walker.
Oh yes, Miles Michaelis. Read him off. No. We're going Miles first. No.
Fuck you.
Read it off. Come on, Cardinals fan.
Fuck you. All right, Miles Michaelis' last start: 5 1/3, 3 hits, no earned. No walks, 4 strikeouts. We done there?
Shout out Sean's dad. We love you.
Yep. Thanks for listening.
We hate Miles Michaelis.
We don't hate Miles Michaelis, but we just don't like him pitching for the Cardinals.
We dislike Miles Michaelis.
We dislike... No. I like him as a person. He actually seems like a cool dude.
Yeah,
seems like a really nice dude.
But I personally love Miles Michaelis as a Phillies fan because he gives up meatballs to us all the time. But
besides the point. Anyways, let's go to our real no Walker.
Yeah, go to the real one.
It was
Tarek Daniel Skubal.
His mom isn't grounding him this week.
No. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, no runs, 11 Ks.
Oof.
Yeah,
nice.
He's kind of gross.
That's nasty.
Just a little.
That's nasty, dude. That's nasty.
Yes. He's picking up right where he left off. All right, do we want to do my player of the day, or do we want to go through stats leaders?
No, let's do your player of the day.
All right.
Fuck it.
So we've come up with a new game that we're gonna do, and we're gonna take turns. Everyone's gonna pick a player. We're going honor system, so nobody picks some like random guy who pitched like one game or like hit like one game in like 1903, and we're like, who are we thinking about? We're picking respectable people, like guys who had careers in the Major League or in Major League Baseball that
respectable careers, like ones you would know.
Yes, guys who, like, if you said enough, they should get this. If you ask enough questions, they should get this guy. And the way it works is each person is going to ask questions. They're going to take turns asking questions until they have a guess. If you
Quick question on this.
Go ahead.
Do me and Nick each have 5 guesses for this guy?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I debated on making it 3, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, well, I mean, if we get it in 2, then you could probably make it 3. But like, we'll see how it goes because like
And you guys can ask. Let's go. Should we do 2 questions each or 3 questions each before you have to guess?
Let's go 3 just for now at least.
Yeah, 3 for now because
and then you guys have to make a guess.
If you end up with like some legendary poll, we're all going to be pissed off.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why I said we need to make it respectable. All right. So, go ahead. Somebody, whoever wants to ask the first question, ask the first question.
Nick, I'll let you go.
All
Take a
rip.
rip.
I gotta think. Oh, is he a position player or a pitcher?
Pitcher.
All right.
All right. Let's try and narrow
to
it
clarify,
down
you
a
can,
little.
if you guys want to make a guess before, you guys can. Like before you guys each do 3 questions, you guys can. But if you guess, that's your guess for that's
Nick,
one of your guesses.
I'm going to try and narrow it down a little bit more. We already know pitcher. I'm going to go NL or AL.
Okay. So, mostly known for pitching in the National League. He did have a few years in the American League.
Does a guess count as one of my questions?
No.
Is it Roy Halladay?
No.
Damn.
But that is one of your guesses.
Yeah, but that's So now
So
I have
you
two
have
guesses.
4.
But
so you get 3 guesses, but you get 5 questions.
No, it's the other way around. So he's got 4 guesses now. So, but you go 3, but you can go. It'll be 3 questions each per round, like per guess. So, like if you guess, you still have, like Brendan, you still have a couple more questions before you have to make a guess.
Okay.
So, like once you get to 2 or 3 questions each, you have to make a guess. You have to make a guess.
So once I get to 3 questions, I have to guess, but I have 4 or 5 guesses.
5 guesses.
Okay.
Nick has 4 because he just guessed one because he's an idiot.
Hey man,
sorry.
So he's mostly known for AL.
Oh wait, did you say? Oh, I thought you said mostly known for NL.
No, mostly known for NL. Mostly known for NL. He had a few years. Yes,
okay,
had a few years in the AL.
But he's a pitcher.
And Nick, if you would have read the examples, you could have asked that question a little better and got better information.
Nah.
Mostly. But he's a pitcher.
You don't have to make a guess. You can ask a question, which I would recommend asking a question.
Did he play in the NL Central?
Never played NL Central.
Damn.
He did play AL Central.
Played AL Central.
What team on the AL? What team in the AL Central?
Chicago White Sox. And again, you could have asked what teams did he play for, and I would list the teams.
I want to get specific. Right,
Chicago White Sox.
Played on the White Sox, mostly in the NL. Who pitched for the White Sox, man?
All right, wait. How many questions do we have?
Brendan, you got a question?
No. How many questions do we have?
Brendan,
each?
you have one more, and Nick. I think Brendan, you have one more.
Yeah, Brendan has one more before his guess.
And then you have to make a guess.
2 more before my guess.
Wait, so you said he's mostly known for NL work.
Yep.
Which team did he play for in the NL?
Mostly played for the Padres and a little bit in the Giants.
Oh.
Yeah. Nick, rip it, brother.
I think I want to. Was it James Shields?
No.
Damn.
Nick, you're on 1 guess left. You have 1 fucking guess left. You have 1.
I have 3 guesses left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm mixing it up. Yeah.
Padres and Giants.
So, Nick, you get another question. Nick's on the question.
Oh yeah. How long was his career? Not how long was. What years did he play from?
2002 to 2016.
Okay.
Brendan, your question.
I'm not cheating.
I have
blowing
1
my nose.
question left, right?
Yeah, before you have to make a guess. Oh, no. Actually, you have to make a guess. You had to make a guess.
I had to make a guess?
Yeah, you did 3. Yeah, because you did 3 questions. So you got to make a guess. You can still ask a question after your guess, though.
You said 2002 to 2016, right?
Yep.
So this is a younger guy. Well, no, not necessarily a younger guy, but like his career is already over.
Yes.
Fuck, I had to think of Giants pitchers that I don't know about. I don't pay attention to the Giants like that.
Neither do I, man.
He was most famous for being on the Padres.
He was most famous for being on the Padres. Really?
Yep, and that was a hint. That was a big hint.
I am blanking so hard on Padres pitchers right now, bro.
I don't even remember. Like I'm almost thinking about.
The biggest one I could think of is James Shields, and I already guessed it.
thought this one might be difficult for you guys.
Dude, you're smoking us right now.
I made it difficult. Like, you guys should be able to get this. Brendan, you got to make a guess. And if you guys get anything right, I will give also hints like right as in like something related to him.
Something related to him. So like if we're saying like if I guess the year, just hypothetically, 2014.
Yeah.
Do I get a hint there, or is it just kind of like general?
Depends on what. Like if you get something like close to, like if you're like, oh, like you name someone on his pitching staff or something like that, and it comes up off the top of my head, I'll give it to you guys. Like if you guys are like, oh, this guy, or former teammate, whatever. Like
look, dude.
To be fair, I'm not going to be 100% on or 100% perfect on that because it's going to have to like pop into my brain and be like, oh yeah, that guy was with this guy or something like that.
2014, my fucking.
Also, James Shields. Fun fact: James Shields was never a teammate of this guy.
Never.
James Shields pitched for the Padres one season.
Wait. Hold on.
What year was the Tatis trade?
He's more known for Padres than Giants.
Yes, by far.
But he wasn't on the
Padres.
Wait,
was
hold
the
on.
beginning of his career. Giants was the end.
How many full player name
also,
guesses do I have?
Guess.
How many full player name guesses do I have?
You got 5.
5.
So you still need to make 1.
Trevor Hoffman.
No. Good guess though. Good guess.
No. Yes, look, that's a safe guess. Like, I mean, at least that preserves more.
Yeah, that's a guess
for us.
All right, now Now you got a question, Brendan.
How many questions do I have left?
You have it's until you get out of your guesses, basically, or out of your guesses. Nick has 3 guesses left. You have 4.
Was he teammates with Trevor Hoffman?
That's a good question. Let me look. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say pretty sure yes, but I'm going to be double sure.
Yeah, because that could help you out, Nick. Here,
that definitely could. Could definitely help, and I'm almost positive they were.
Because Trevor Hoffman was the closer. Like, I mean, that's like lockdown right there. Like, Trevor Hoffman was the closer. If you get the guy in front of him, you're good.
Yes, Trevor Hoffman was teammates with this guy.
Okay. All right, Nick. Let's get after it, brother.
I can't think of any specific. Does he have any hardware at all? Any championships?
He has a Cy Young.
Okay.
He has a Cy Young,
shit, wait.
a Gold Glove, and 3 All-Star appearances.
All right, so I feel like
shit.
We should have gotten this.
I didn't pick a nobody. Brendan, you're up. Question. Or guess. Oh, and you know what? I'll give you even the no looking it up, guys. No cheating.
I'm not looking it up.
The year he won the Cy Young.
You can see my reflection in my fucking blue light glasses, dog.
The year he won the Cy Young was 2007.
Wait, he actually won a Cy Young?
He won a Cy Young in 2007.
I thought you said he was only like in contention for it.
No, he won the Cy Young in 2007.
Oh shit! All right, I'll find the pen later. He won the Cy Young in 2007.
All right, so that was all right. So now Brendan has a question.
Yeah, question.
I have a question, and wait, Tyler, you said I have 4 questions left, right?
No, you have as many questions. You have 4 guesses left.
4 guesses left. I have admit.
You can you can either ask a question or take a guess here.
Was he a single inning guy or was he a starter?
Starter.
Oh, Nick, that should help you. Nick, that should help you.
This should be like this is like I can't believe you guys haven't got this one yet. I can't believe it.
Cy Young 2007?
Our 5 listeners right now are screaming at the screens right now.
Who you said he won a World Series?
I do not believe he won a World Series. Let me double check. No, never won a World Series. Oh, hang on. No, he is a two-time. No, I lied. Two-time World Series champion.
Okay, so who do you win it with?
2 times he won it. One was with the Giants in 14.
I think I know who it was. I think I know who it was.
And I don't know who the other one was, but he did win the World Series
hold on,
twice.
Wait, I have a question. Does he currently report for MLB Network?
I don't. Yeah.
Because
I think I
know where I'm going with this.
I think I have it.
I think I have it too.
Hang on. I got to answer this question. Yes, he is an on-analyst for MLB Network.
All right, Nick.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and we're gonna.
Right. You guys are both taking a guess.
3, 2, 1. Jake
PV.
Yep, you guys got it.
Thanks.
Go, Nick.
Let's go,
Nick.
I was like, how are you guys not getting this one? I was like, San Diego Padres Cy Young winner. Like,
I was blanking on all the Padres.
Yeah, I get it.
The Padres one is the one that threw me off because, like, I mean, I feel
there's not a lot of Padres pitchers that are
like
notable. Trevor Hoffman excluded.
Cy Young winners. Like, I mean, I thought Trevor Hoffman immediately.
Yep. All right, I gotta get going because it's getting late.
I like this though. This was fun. This was a fun.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Yeah, I thought of this. I thought of this yesterday. I was like, you know what? I think that'd be cool. I think we might need to switch it up to 3 guesses because I think once you guys understand, like, the questions get broad and I'll give you hints. Like,
and we used less than 5 guesses too. So
yeah, exactly. So I'm like, all right, let's do 3 guesses each, and especially once we have the full panel, because then it'll be 3 people asking questions. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm debating. Do we want to make it? Do I want to make it where you have to wait till you get somewhere to answer or to make a guess, or should it just be randomly you get to make the guess like I had?
I think randomly's fine.
Okay. I think randomly's fine because, like, if you guess a randomly player, it will technically eliminate a team and a division.
Yeah.
So, like, because the player in division, you kind of have to give division if they don't get the team.
Yeah.
So, like, if you go AL West and guy guesses Athletics and Blake Trinan.
Yeah.
Kind of have to give him the fact that, Will wasn't
former A. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this has been fun. People are now listening. So
actually,
super fun episode. Like, good work. And Nick, your Wi-Fi didn't die.
Okay.
I have one more thing. Yesterday I did not get to make my sweeping declaration.
Declaration from Nick.
Aaron Judge's peak is the greatest in baseball history. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to hear Barry Bonds. I don't want to hear Hank Aaron. I don't want to hear Babe Ruth.
Okay. This episode is over.
This episode is over.
Done.
This episode is done.
He's doing things we've never seen before.
I'm gonna cook Nick off the air.
422. This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna sear him like a
Aaron
grilled
Judge,
steak
baby.
off the air.
All right, you guys know where to follow us. Peace out.
Like, subscribe.
See y'all later.
We actually have some listeners now, so comment, do whatever. Boost our listens. Tell friends.
Tyler's about to barbecue Nick, so
I am
see
gonna
what
barbecue
happens.
Nick. Nick may be dead after this, so
maybe.
All right, later, everybody.
Peace out.